Hi, well, hello. Welcome back to Divine Rebel, everybody. My name is Reese, and I will be doing the reading for you today. This is going to be a yearly forecast for Sagittarius for the year 2019. We're going to do each month, January through to December. These are going to be just little snippets of energy of, kind of what's going on. For more extended readings, you can get my information down in the description. Facebook is probably your best bet as far as getting a hold of me. Make sure you ask me about the twin flame, or not twin flame groups, the zodiac groups that I'm hosting now via Facebook. Okay, so this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I also let everybody know to check your cusps if you are born on a cusp day, and your Venus and your Mars, because those are your divine feminine and masculine attributes and aspects within. Okay, so getting started. Sagittarius watchers. What is the energy for Sagittarius for January 2019? What is the energy for our Sagittarius watchers? Okay. What is the energy for February 2019? Okay. Energy for March 2019 for our Sagittarius watchers. What is the energy for Sagittarius in March? Okay, what is April? Ooh, May. Alright, and June. What is the energy for our June month for Sagittarius? And July. What is the energy around July 2019? Okay. What is going on in August for Sagittarius? Sagittarius. Okay, what is going on in September? What is going on in September? And what is going on in October? November. And December 2019 for Sagittarius. Alright, let's get some clarity on some of these. So let's clarify the Knight of Wands for February. Let's get some clarity on the Knight of Wands. Alright, clarify the Two of Cups in reverse in March. Okay. Alright, we're just going to go with that. Okay. Clarify the Three of Coins, Three of Pentacles in reverse for April. Alright, clarify. That just took a turn. I just gotta. Okay. Clarify the Ten of Swords in May. Okay. Clarify the Two of Pentacles in reverse. There we go. And the Queen of Swords in reverse for October. And And the Five of Cups in December. Okay. All right, Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, cusp, Venus, Mars. All right. So for January, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Sun in reverse, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. All right, so the new year is starting off what feels very backwards. All right, the Knight of Pentacles is usually very cautious, and so this person is moving forward into the unknown without a care, because in the upright, you know, this person wouldn't turn a corner. You know, if they can't see what's coming, they're not going to make a move. So in January, the focus energy with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is moving forward into the unknown, right? That's kind of the energy I'm getting, because this is a very stagnant, slow-moving night too. And in reverse, I'm getting this feeling like you're just moving very quickly into the unknown. With the Sun in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse, it's almost like this energy of, because this is the card of like the authentic self, the authentic path, you know, shining your light brightly. And I feel like, you know, with the Knight of Swords in reverse, there's just this energy of words being exchanged that could be almost like of a harsh nature, or of a cutting nature. You know, this is either being held up, you know, the Sun is either being held up because, you know, some communication is taking place that's doesn't need to be had, or no, that's the energy I'm getting. I'm feeling like this authenticity, this path of authenticity, some communication's coming in that just doesn't sit right. And the more time and energy you give to this, the more it's going to hold this up. Because I feel like with this energy, like you're moving forward into the unknown, and any kind of, it's just like distracted communication. It could also be an air sign, you know, or someone with really just strong air element, you know, in their chart. But yeah, this energy, don't be distracted. Don't be distracted in January, Sagittarius. You know, move ahead into the unknown and don't allow yourself to be distracted, because I almost feel like this is somebody, you know, coming in to like hold you back, right? It's almost like they're telling you, you know, wait, put yourself on hold. You know, I have this thing to talk to you about, you know, I have this message, and they're coming in really hard and really fast, you know, and it's almost like it's one would block the other. And so I feel like you're, you know, releasing that block to your authenticity, right? You're just moving ahead. It's borderline reckless, you know, borderline reckless, but I feel like being the earth element, even in the reverse, I feel like, you know, there's a good head on your shoulders kind of thing. The Knight inevitably turns into the King of Pentacles. So, you know, maybe you don't have it all together. Maybe you don't see everything, but you're still, you're moving forward. So January, we have this Knight come in, right? The Knight of Wands. Now he's in the upright, right? We went from the Knight of Swords to the Knight of Wands. So maybe the original communication didn't work, right? Or, you know, if you're taking this from a oneness standpoint, maybe the universe didn't get the message clear to you the first time. Okay. And so now, you know, you have this new inspired message coming in, and this new message, right? This second energy, this fire energy, gives you kind of reason to celebrate. You know, the Three of Cups is a reunion card. This is, and it's filled, you know, with divine feminine energy. You know, there's three divine feminines. You know, you can think of the mother, the maid, the mother, and the crone. You know, the three energies where, you know, maybe the person that, you know, is coming in is stepping to someone of this energy, or they're holding this energy of the They, you know where they were in the past, they know where they are now, and they know where they're going in the future. You know, emotionally they're developing forward, you know, and this person is coming through with, you know, an inspired message, and it's in the upright. So something that you knew was blocking your path is in January. And I feel like that because you know that, because you're moving forward and you don't care, not that you don't care, you know what I mean, but you're moving forward regardless and despite everything and everybody. You don't care what the outcome is, you just know forward is the direction you're moving. And I feel like a whole nother energy comes in. Right, a whole nother energy comes in February, and you know, it's something to be very excited about. You know, this is like I said, the reunion card. It also represents a, you know, third party situation. So like I said, if you know you were dealing with somebody else in January, this would be the third person. All right, for February. And then we go into March, and we have the Two of Cups in the reverse, with the Six of Coins in the reverse, with the Lover's card and Temperance. All right, Temperance, Sagittarius, this is your own card. And what I'm feeling with this, right, this is the soulmates. This is a unique soul connection between two people, twin flames, whatever, you know, you want to put a label on it. But it also comes out with the Lover's card. And so this is, when you get these two cards together, one clarifying the other, I feel like maybe right now on the surface, because this is the forefront, right? These are clarifiers, but this is the fore card. This is what it appears to be. It appeared to be, or appears to be, two people that are getting themselves into the upright, right? It's almost like they're evolving from this backwards Two of Cups place into this upright place of the Lovers, you know, this divinely blessed, you know, energy of the Lover's card. With the Six of Coins and the Temperance card, you know, these are two cards that are really strong on balancing, right? And there's two cups here and there's two cups here. You know, so in order for this to work, this can't be a I have all and I'm giving it all to you because you need this from me. You know, this is not the relationship that they're moving forward with. You know, one person giving and one person taking is not going to work. That dynamic, that is what is being released and coming into balance from an inner place, right? This angel that is divinely blessing the Lovers, they're up here mixing the two cups. It's almost like they're tempering to each other. The divine is mixing you guys just right so that this Two of Cups can be in the upright. You know, I just feel like come March, this is real divine energy here, where it's not going to be maybe the same as it was, you know, because the sixes, you know, in general represent the past, you know, and we have, you know, we have these cards that are talking about change and balance. And I feel like as long as there's a balance maintained within, right, each individual in the relationship, as long as both of them are balanced within, Sagittarius, I don't think you're going to have a problem with that being, this is your card in the upright. I don't necessarily think the Gemini card, right, if this is a Gemini, you know, you take it how it resonates. The Lover's card, if this is your twin flame or your divine counterpart coming back into your life around March, you know it's not going to be one-sided like it was before. It's just a matter of you two getting used to each other again, right? So this is the beginning stages. This is the beginning stages in April. In April. And this could be for work too. So, you know, like I said, take it how it resonates because people love their jobs. You know what I mean? People love their work. You know, maybe they're not being taken advantage of at work anymore, you know, and they're getting their money's worth, their effort. You know, so take it, you know, apply it how it needs to apply. Come April, we have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse and we have the Empress. And when I saw this card, I was like, oh, that changes things. This card right here is partnerships, right? Developing partnerships. And I almost feel like with three being blocked by this three, like this three is in reverse and is clarified by the Empress, you're like, no, fuck partnerships and deals. I'm going to create what I want to create. You know, so if this is a third party situation, like something is definitely being released, some partnership is definitely being severed or not being allowed to take off because someone is very much in the Divine Empress energy in April. So even if things are alchemating, I feel like nothing serious is starting just yet. Things are just alchemating because the actual partnership itself, you are saying no to in order to stay in this, you know, divine feminine energy where you're just manifesting from your intuition, doing as you're guided. You know, this is what the Empress is, the Magician plus the High Priestess, you know, the 1, the 2, to the 3, divine feminine energy, and creative energy. And I think that Sagittarius is choosing to do things on their own, you know, or you're dealing with an energy, right? Because the energy can be switched. You know, you're dealing with somebody who wants to do things on their own. Okay. In May, we have the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Wands. And when the Ten of Swords, you know, maybe because this is about betrayal, right? The Ten of Swords is all about betrayal and the residual effects of feeling betrayal. And I feel like if you have betrayed yourself in some way, you know, or if somebody else has betrayed you, if you've sabotaged yourself in the past, if somebody left you feeling like you had nothing left, like they just sucked all the life out of you, like if you dealt with them one more time and they broke you, like you don't know what you would do. There's a new start, right? There's a new start here with the Ace of Wands. There's a new inspiration. And so when this is clarifying something like this, I feel like Sagittarius is cutting their losses, right? They're cutting their losses, whatever the losses were in the past, whatever energy they were carrying over that maybe was even, you know, from their younger years, like whatever it was that was holding Sagittarius, this energy back from doing what they're meant to be doing. Because obviously anything that would do this to you, you know, or if you would end up manifesting this for yourself, you know, in some way, because we manifest everything, you're taking it as a learning curve, a stepping stone, and starting somewhere new. You know, it's like taking your lowest low and turning it into a platform from which you soar, you know, the 10 to the 11, you know, 10 plus 1. So you're turning this into a divine opportunity to heal within, right? Whatever this betrayal was, whether it's something from the more distant past, you know, that you're healing now, or whatever it is, whatever left you feeling dead inside, whatever took advantage of you or left you dead inside, you're healing from that and choosing to start on a new foundation, right? You're choosing to start from a new foundation, or that energy of wanting to start on a new foundation. It's what's coming in. Because like I said, in April, you're like, you know what, the heck with old partnerships, you know, the heck with anything old. Like, I want to be on my own. You know, I'm being inspired, divinely guided to create. And so you're sticking to it, right? You're sticking to it. You're letting the past go, maybe something or someone that betrayed you, something that wasn't in your highest good. You're letting it go and turning lemons into lemonade, right? So come June, we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse and the Five of Wands. And I'm feeling like whatever you're choosing to do, whatever you're choosing to create, you might have a hard time financially getting it off the ground. You know, this is King energy, right? Flipping this over, it's not like a knight or a page that needs to flip to bring in some kind of lucrative financial aspect. I feel like it might be hard getting it off the ground, right? It might be a bit of a battle. But this is the Five of Wands is my fighting for a cause card. And so you're fighting for a cause. Underneath of this, you know it might be hard. You know you might not be financially stable, but you are fighting for a cause. And you are ready to flip this energy into the upright, right? You're ready to flip it into the upright. I mean, he's literally wearing the fruits of his labor. Very calm, collected, at peace. He has manifested all that he wants and needs. And so this energy is in the reverse. It's not here yet, because you're still kind of having this inner battle, right? And I think we're going to get into that because July, this inner battle, July is all about the devil energy, which is where we feel locked and bound in our own perspectives, right? An addiction to old programming the comfort of old programming, or falling in, for some people it would be, substance abuse, depending on, where you are in your life and what's going on, or an individual it is. Because it could very well be another person. The Devil card is Capricorn energy. Definitely something maybe from Capricorn season, right, which was January. You have this energy in January of the Knight of Pentacles when you're moving forward without abandon, despite this communication coming in, you're letting it go behind you. It's almost like, especially because it's right underneath of it, it's almost like this energy is coming back to be healed, because we have this Four of Cups, so it's almost like the divine is giving you an opportunity to heal one more thing in order to release some heartbreak surrounding it. Some kind of clarity is needed by you or by the other person. Like some kind of clarity is needed around this time of year from somebody else. And it's going to come back in, and it's probably going to take you a little bit by surprise, because, this is maybe something that you've released, right? With the Three of Swords in reverse, it was a heartbreak or something that you had to come to terms with emotionally, that you had, let go of. And it's almost like it's coming back, out of the blue with this Devil energy. The Devil isn't a bad card. It represents the things in us that are healing. It's when somebody else comes in that has triggers and needs healing, and kind of projects that outwards, that we manifest it, almost like, because there's these subconscious things, right? These subconscious things that are healing, on the surface, there's this will to move forward, and it doesn't necessarily look the way you want it. Reality is not the way you want it. And so I feel like this energy is coming back from the other half of the year, or from the beginning of the year, and it needs to kind of be worked out, right? It needs to be worked out. Because when this gets worked out, this King of Pentacles can flip into the upright. And exactly. And then we have the 10 of Coins, right, for August. So if you can get over this Devil energy, right, if you can heal this, if you can offer this clarification to somebody that's heartbroken, if you can continue to fight for your cause, because you know what you're manifesting as the King of Pentacles waiting to happen, you know what you're working on, abundance shows up. Right, abundance shows up as the 10 of Coins. This Page of Swords, there may be blocked communication. There may be things blocked on social media. This is a communication breakdown, but it's because emotionally you're feeling fulfilled. You don't need or want, this upside down backwards, communication. You have the 10 of Coins and the 10 of Cups here. So in this chapter, right, whatever that is, whatever that energy is, that mindset, that whatever it is that needs to be healed between, June and July, this kind of ongoing upside down energy from January, that's going to come full circle come August, and you're going to have some really awesome blessings coming in. All right, it might require some, like I said, communication shutdown, or immature thought, like something might need to be completely disconnected, but it's for the highest good, right? You're emotionally blessed, physically blessed. This is kind of prosperity and abundance and bliss, right? And love and bliss. So you kind of just have to let it go. Whatever that is, just let it go completely. All right. Come September, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Page of Cups in reverse. I feel like something with this page energy, right? The Page of Swords turning into the Page of Cups. I feel like even though maybe connection's been blocked in some way, that there's somebody, and I'm feeling like this page is somebody who emotionally has growing up to do, right? This is page energy. This is not a knight. This is not a queen. This is not a king. This is page energy. This is very small emotional reaching outs, right? Emotional offerings, something small, or something that's immature or on a social media level, like somebody reaching out on Facebook or Snapchat or Instagram or something like that, like somebody reaching out in an immature way or a lesser way because maybe they've been blocked, you know, and they can't call you or whatever. But, you know, this Two of Pentacles being in reverse, I feel like whatever this energy is, every time it kind of pops up, it throws you off balance, right? This Two of Pentacles. He's trying to balance what he's manifesting. You know, he's trying to balance the financial aspect of stuff and the mental aspect of stuff, you know, being grounded, being focused, you know, kind of waiting for these ships to come in, maintaining balance, waiting for the payout. And I feel like every time that this energy pops up, it kind of throws them off their feet, you know, kind of throws them off balance. And so I feel like that you might be dealing with something like that come September. I just wouldn't let this, I mean, their intentions might be really good, you know, because I mean, he's in the upright, you know, this energy is in the upright, but I feel like it's just taking away from whatever it is you're doing, you know, like you've made this choice to kind of let this devil energy go and release it. And, you know, you're still shooting for this King of Pentacles energy. And it's like too many things to balance, you know, it's just too many things with the Two of coins up, you know, in the reverse. So come October, right? Come October, the Queen of Swords is in the reverse with the Strength card in reverse. And so if somebody didn't get it, this Queen of Swords is a really sharp tongue. This Queen of Swords, especially, you know, with Sagittarius energy, if this is the Sagittarius we're talking about and not somebody else, there's an aspect of you that wants to lash out, you know, it's almost like your intuition went out the window and you totally go into ego and you're like ripping somebody a new one. You know, it's this energy, like I said, like this person is young and immature emotionally, and, you know, it's almost like another offer, you know, like you moved on and it's like another offer. And you're like, this Queen of Swords in reverse, you know, she's very logical. She thinks clearly. She's very direct. And in the reverse, she's pissed, you know, and in the reverse, she's pissed. And she's like, you know, it's almost like this, this energy of what you didn't hear me the first time, you know, and instead of just kind of blowing it off or being nice about it like a Queen of Cups would, or even a Queen of Pentacles, you know, someone who's nurturing, this person is like, leave me, almost like, leave me the fuck alone, you know what I mean? And they're having a hard time being nice about it at this point in October. So just be aware, Sag, you know, or if you're watching for a Sag, right? If you're cross watcher, you know, and this is your energy, you know, take it how it resonates. You know, this is insight. This is a projection. Like everybody's path energy is, you know, you shift, outcome shift. Like this is a projection with the current energy. Okay, this is a prediction with the current energy. So if you have this kind of insight, whether you're a Sagittarius or watching for one, you know, or, you know, it's a part of your other elements within your chart, please understand that there is an energy of something that needed to be done and over with that's continuously popping up, you know, something that was being released from the beginning of the year. And by October, you're risking something completely throwing you off your track, right? Getting so frustrated that it completely throws you off your track and back into ego, right? Something is going to test you and possibly put you back into a state where you are off balance, okay? Be very aware of this energy come the fall, all right? There is an immature energy coming in that is, it's throwing you off balance and it's causing you to snap, you know, it's pushing at you, you know, and you kind of have to follow your intuition, right? Because we still have in November the High Priestess in reverse with the Page of Pentacles, clarifying it in reverse. You know, this High Priestess in reverse, this person knows what they need to do and is not doing it. And or they are tuning out that intuitive voice completely and they're straight up reacting. They're straight up reacting. You know, this High Priestess in reverse is not able to see clearly. right? She's not able to see clearly. She doesn't understand the higher purpose of what's going on. She doesn't understand why, this page of pentacles in reverse is now coming, is still here. This page offer. Sorry, I'm rubbing my head. Like the energy, Sagittarius in general, right? They're the element of fire. They are like the phoenix. They, they rise out of the ashes. They're reborn. They keep going. They come back stronger than before. Like nothing holds them down. They're a free bird. Like that's Sagittarius's MO. And I feel like something keeps flying around, and that it's taking you off your feet. That it's taking you out of your peace. You're needing to heal your ability to ground in, right? Healing your ability to ground and restabilize and look at, maybe what the universe is trying to teach you. What is the universe trying to teach you dealing with whatever these energies are? Whether these are internal battles within yourself or, issues that you're having with other people, issues that you're having with an environment. The High Priestess in reverse with the Page of Pentacles. I just feel like someone is, they're really making it, I'm hearing a tick. Like I'm hearing a tick, like an incessant tick, like an incessant sound. It's like, and you just want to sleep. It's like the clock is ticking and there's nothing you could do about it short of taking the batteries out the clock and throwing out the clock. Like you just want to get rid of this tick. All of the pages, right? All of the pages are present. I think all of the pages are present. Here we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Page of Cups, we have the Page of Swords. No, we don't have the Page of Wands. But yeah, we have three pages within a matter of 4 months. And so, I just feel like you're really over immature energy, which means, to be completely fair, Sagittarius, if you're really done with immature energy, then there's something about you that needs to mature, right? Is there not? There's something about you that needs to mature. And in December, it's really about not looking at all the glasses that are empty. It really is looking about the bright side. Realizing like there's so many other options out there. If something doesn't work out and you're just sick of it, I'm feeling like there's this repetitive sick of it. Maybe you got rid of one person in January and the second person came in and you're feeling like you're in your divine feminine, and maybe, one or both of them try and come back and you're just kind of like, leave me alone. I feel like there's this kind of leave me alone energy. I want options. Sagittarius, someone or many suitors may be trying to tie you down. You may have multiple suitors, right? Multiple energies, because there's a lot of face cards here. You might have legitimately people almost kind of fighting over you. And while people are fighting over you, like other people are going to need clarity, other people want to communicate, and you're trying to work on you're trying to work on yourself. And I feel like at the end of the day, it's like quite literally Sagittarius has this snap moment and it's like, leave me the hell alone. And I'm feeling almost like the explosion, this fiery explosion where it's like, leave me alone. I'm tired of all this immature stuff, this low energy stuff. And there's something about December that they need to shake it, because I feel like at the end of the day, Sagittarius really does want this Two of Cups. They really do want it. And with the Lover's card up here with the Two of Cups, like they really do want the Two of Cups. And I feel like at the end of the year, they still might not have their Two of Cups. And they're dealing with the fact that there's other things going on. There's other options. there's more than just 2 cups or 3 cups. There's 7 cups. You know, it's so many different options on the table. And I think making any option, right, taking any option is going to end up hurting Sagittarius, because Sagittarius never likes to hurt anybody. They inevitably do, you know, being the fire sign, you know, short, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not a short temper. It's thinking without, or speaking without thinking. Sagittarius doesn't like to hurt anybody, but I feel like they kind of don't want anybody, and so they're knowing that they're hurting everybody, right? They're hurting everybody because they don't want to commit to any one option. They're still hopeful for this 2 of Cups energy, this soul flame, you know, twin flame, soulmate, divine connection energy, and they don't really care about the options, right? They don't really care about the other options. At the end of the day, Sagittarius realizes if it's not an elevated love, if it's not up to par, right? If there's all this immature energy, like people that are not on their level, right? Because they're dealing with Empress energy, King of Cups energy, freeing themselves energy. I feel like Sagittarius just, it's like an all or nothing. If it's not everything I want, then I don't want it. You know, if it requires healing or it requires work, like I just don't want it. You know, I feel like Sagittarius wants smooth, they want easy, they want something that works, like they don't want all of this need to grow up energy. You know, there's just evolution, right? Evolution and elevation that need to be had, and the other people trying to pursue them in general across the board. This, or you got or you completely have a Sagittarius chaser that is taking one approach after the other and realizing that they made all the wrong choices, and, you know, focusing on one person, you know, all these different page attempts, you know, that you might be completely dealing with Sagittarius energy that keeps making these page level attempts and failing, you know, realizing that, you know, they've been too stuck on one person. They have to let it go and release it. And by the end of the year, they realize there's more out there in life than just that one person, you know, that they were kind of hoping for or whatever. So take it how it resonates, right? Take it how it resonates. The cards are what they are. Energies are fluid. If you'd like more information or more in-depth, you know, detailed readings on these kinds of energies, you know, in the upcoming months throughout the 2019 year, all the weekly extendeds are going to be on Facebook. I'm hosting these new zodiac groups on Facebook, and offering subscriptions for them. So, you know, you can check out the details in the description of the video. And until then, next time, guys, I really hope you enjoy a really beautiful 2019. Whatever this energy is, I hope you get through it just easy enough, right? Easy enough, and make the most of it. You know, this is a journey to realize, Sagittarius, that you have other options, right? You have other options. There's other stuff out there. You don't have to worry about having nothing. You know, if you want to wait for your 2 of Cups, and you do that, you know, you do that by all means. All right. Because I think that is what you're holding out for. 2019 is going to be about you focusing on you and kind of putting everything else to the wayside. Okay. Until next time, guys, love each other. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to love yourselves. Most importantly, love you. Bye, guys.